Okay, and here is our second example of how to complete the square. So again, we want to put it in the form so we can find the vertex, not the vertex, the center of the circle, and we want to find the radius of the circle. So when I look at this problem, I have my x's on one side, my y's on one side, but the constant is on the side with those things. So I want to move the constant over, and I want to rearrange this side to put the x's and y's next to each other. So I'm going to, hopefully, add 10. And then I'm going to rearrange this. So I'm going to say this is x squared plus 2x. They're on the same side, so I don't have to subtract anything. Leave a little space. And then I have y squared minus 10y. Leave a little space. And then it equals my constant of 10. Now here's where we're going to complete the square. So I'm trying to figure out what should I put here and here. So this will be a trinomial that can be factored into a square binomial. And then these three terms will be a trinomial that I can factor into a square binomial. So how I do that is I take half of this. So I'm going to take, I don't know where to put that, 2 over 2, and I'm going to square it. That is going to be 1, and that goes right here. And I should put a plus sign if I was a good person. I'm going to do the same thing over here with the y's. So I'm going to take half of negative 10. And I'm going to square it. That's 25. And that is going to go right here. And of course I made a big mess of this. And then, hey, by the way, I added a 1 and a 25. So I need to add a 1 and a 25. Looking kind of messy, but you get the gist. Okay, now I factor this trinomial that's blue. Multiplies to give me x squared is x and x. Multiplies to give me 1, 1 and 1 in the middle term. 1x plus 1x is 2x. Big plus sign. I'm going to factor this green, or this red trinomial. I need to multiply to get positive 25 and get a negative 10 in the middle, so that's going to be minus 5, minus 5. I'm just adding these three terms together, and that's 36. We're just going to write this a little bit nicer. Instead of writing x plus 1 times x plus 1, those quantities, I'm going to write as x plus 1 squared, that quantity squared. Same thing here. Hopefully I didn't make any mistakes because nobody's here to tell me. Okay, and when I look at this, I'm hoping that I can easily find the center, and the center looks like it's going to be negative 1, 5. And the radius is going to be the square root of 36, so it would be 6. And then I can easily graph that. So I'm going to go negative 1 and then up 5. And I'm going to count 6 in each direction. Super hard to do on this grid. 1. So hopefully you're having an easier time than me. And then you want to create a circle. I mean, come on, that's looking pretty good. All right, hopefully that made a little sense.